the reptile everyone is talking about on Facebook.
Take a look at this massive gator right here.
A neighborhood in the Ridge Crest area where authorities are investigating a death involving a large alligator.
Forget Godzilla. Move over to King Kong. Today, we'll encounter everything from the newly discovered creature that is bigger than all living things ever existed to the towering Kodiak Bears that could give your roof a high five. The colossal creatures that we share our planet with are extraordinary.
And scientists believe they've discovered the heaviest animal to ever live.
Our planet teems with these incredible giants, each boasting unique adaptations and holding a vital place in the intricate web of life. Why temperature changes the sex of a turtle, or why exactly do moose shed their antler? Well, keep watching till the end to meet this giant. So, without further ado, let's get started.
They're in a hurry. What do you think, Spook? Set a perimeter!
Huge giants. Florida men recently captured another monster alligator in a central Florida lake. Mark Whitmire and Mark Odell have been hunting for years, but have never seen such a huge gator.
This alligator is more than 13 feet tall.
It was a 13-foot gator that weighed 700 pounds. And that size gives them the ability to break through any fence. Just have a look. Giant alligator bends a metal fence while forcing its way through, but the biggest one is yet to come.
Just to put things in perspective, this boat is 16 feet long. The gator was over 13 feet.
I would like you to meet Cassius, the largest crocodile ever recorded, measuring more than 20 feet long and weighing over 1.3 tons. Because of its enormous size, it has earned its place in the Guinness World Records. It is very rare for crocs to reach that size in the wild. Moreover, it's not just about their size. Their jaws are capable of exerting over 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's some power, if you ask me. To understand this, imagine a big car parked on your finger. Speaking of teeth, crocodiles go through an astonishing 4,000 teeth over their lifetime, making them some of the most formidable predators in the animal kingdom. Majestic Tiger. The tiger reigns supreme in the world of big cats. Much like the lion dominates the savanna, they are true giants in their kingdom. The largest Siberian tiger ever officially documented was a magnificent creature named Jaipur. Owned by an American trainer, Jaipur lived a life in captivity. Despite not experiencing the wild, he grew to an astonishing size, reaching a weight of 932 pounds and a length of 11 feet. This impressive size is likely due in part to his captive diet. Still, Jaipur holds the record as the biggest Siberian tiger ever documented, achieving this title by 1986 at the age of 9. When standing on their hind legs, tigers can reach staggering heights of up to 10 feet, making them towering figures that would even put most basketball players to shame. But their impressive size doesn't stop there. Even when they're on all fours, tigers still stand at an impressive 4 to 5 feet tall at the shoulders, firmly establishing themselves as one of the largest cats on Earth. Andean Condor. With a wingspan reaching a staggering 11 feet, this avian giant soars effortlessly above the Andes Mountains and along the Pacific coast of South America. While its weight can tip the scales at 15 kilograms, it's the wingspan that takes the crown. This majestic bird holds the title of the largest flying bird in the world by wingspan, making it a true marvel of the skies. They soar effortlessly on air currents and can reach heights up to 15,000 feet. But here's the not-so-fun part. These remarkable birds are facing a tough time and are classified as near-threatened. Sexual maturity comes late in life when they are 5 years old, and they have their first chick at 11 years old, producing only one chick every 2 to 3 years. This makes them very vulnerable to threats due to low recovery rates. Lion King. Lions are known to eat 2.5 tons of meat every year, which helps them grow big. How big? Look at this lion standing next to a car. I mean, just looking at this beast would make me wet my pants. I can't imagine what the driver in that teeny Toyota Corolla feels.
Oh, fuck.
The car looks like a tiny toy in comparison to that lion. the undisputed king of the jungle in terms of size, belonged to a lion of incredible proportions. This behemoth weighed a documented 375 kilograms, the equivalent of 8 adult humans. Stretching an impressive 3 meters long, it would have dwarfed any modern lion. Such a massive body requires a substantial diet, and that is why these titans need to consume a staggering 2.5 tons of meat annually. Imagine the hunting prowess needed to maintain such a personal feast. The biggest cow. Have you ever seen a cow so big it could look you in the eye? That's Blossom, a gentle giant from a farm in rural Texas, and she holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest cow ever. Imagine towering over most people at a staggering 6 feet 2 inches. Her extraordinary height likely results from a combination of genetics and exceptional care from her owners, earning her a historic place in the record books. Blossom, the world's largest cow, has captivated people worldwide, showcasing the incredible wonders of nature. Weighing a remarkable 2,800 pounds, her exceptional size, attributed to a rare genetic trait, has earned her a distinguished place in the Guinness World Records. Sadly, Blossom passed away in 2015 from a leg injury. However, her legacy lives on. Alaskan Moose. In this captivating video, a group of people excitedly captures footage of the largest moose in Alaska as it gracefully roams through the downtown area. I mean, look at that thing, how big it is. Nearby cars look way smaller, and this gentle giant just walks by on the roadside. Alaska moose are undeniably massive. Males or bulls can reach staggering heights of over 7 feet at the shoulder and tip the scales at a whopping 1,400 pounds. Females or cows are smaller but still formidable, standing around 6 feet tall and weighing up to 800 pounds. Their long legs, lengthy torsos, and impressive antlers further contribute to their imposing stature. Those impressive antlers, a hallmark of male moose, are not permanent fixtures. Every year, bulls undergo a fascinating biological process known as antler cast. Fueled by changing hormone levels after the fall mating season, testosterone production slows down. This signals the growth plates at the base of the antlers to close, stopping blood flow and triggering the antlers to weaken. The antlers then become itchy and sensitive, prompting the moose to rub them against trees and other objects to accelerate the shedding process. Within a few weeks, the antlers detach cleanly from the skull. Great shark. Ever since The Meg hit the big screens, giant sharks have been swimming through our imaginations. But forget Hollywood hype. Real-life enormous sharks are amazing enough on their own. Let's face it, even the biggest badasses of the ocean today, the great white sharks, are dwarfed by the prehistoric monster Megalodon. We're talking a shark bigger than a school bus, with a bite force strong enough to crush a bus. Even without the Megalodon around, there are some seriously huge sharks cruising the seas. Reaching up to 40 feet long, the whale shark is the world's largest fish. While they wouldn't win a fight with Megalodon, their size is still enough to make you feel like a minnow. The closest living relative to Megalodon is the great white shark. But don't let that fool you. Growing to a maximum of 20 feet, great whites are impressive, but a far cry from their monstrous ancestor. Still, with their powerful jaws and lightning-fast attacks, they're the undisputed kings of the modern ocean, unless you count orcas, but that's a whole other story. Giant snake. This isn't a scene from a movie. This is the heart of the Amazon, and nature here is the ultimate thrill ride. Sure, it might be scary to think about these giant creatures lurking in the jungle.
To show a 50-foot anaconda swimming across a Brazilian river.
But believe it or not, even the biggest snakes sometimes just need to cross the road like everyone else. And it is said to be a massive 50-foot anaconda that is crossing the road in this video. Whether true or not, this sure is scary. What we know for sure is that the reticulated python stretches out to a whopping 21 feet, making it the undisputed king of length. But size isn't everything. The anaconda, though a bit shorter, is a heavyweight champion. Imagine a snake so thick it could gallop a whole cow, and that's the anaconda. These amazing constrictors use their incredible strength to squeeze the life out of their prey before swallowing them whole. It's a sight that will leave you breathless and maybe a little grossed out. Huge gharial. Forget the Loch Ness monster, there's a real river behemoth lurking in the waters of South Asia, the gharial. This 20-foot-long giant, with a snout longer than your arm, is a fish-eating marvel unlike any other crocodile you've ever seen. Imagine yourself cruising down a steamy river when a shadow engulfs your boat. It's a gharial, its slender snout bristling with razor-sharp teeth, searching for its next meal. But don't worry, unlike its toothy cousins, the gharial's main prey is fish, not tourists. This specialized snout acts like a super-efficient underwater vacuum, perfectly designed to snatch slippery fish at lightning speed. These giants aren't just impressive, they're also irreplaceable. Gharials play a vital role in keeping rivers healthy by controlling fish populations. But this fascinating species is in big trouble. Pollution, habitat loss, and poachers have pushed the gharial to the brink of extinction. Paclossus whale. Here, we have the heaviest animal that ever lived, an ancient whale named Paclossus. As shown in the animation, the fossils are believed to be 40 million years old. Scientists estimate that while alive, the animal weighed around 700,000 pounds, more than any other animal, including the largest dinosaurs and our blue whale. Researchers in Peru discovered the creature's bones in a desert. Each of its vertebrae exceeds 200 pounds in weight, and its ribs stretch to nearly 5 feet in length. Blue whales themselves are not a small feat. They are so huge that a child could swim through their arteries. You can compare their heart to a Tesla, as it's very big. Their tongues are so heavy that they weigh as much as an elephant. With an average weight of 400,000 pounds, it's way less than the colossal Paclossus. But still, it's huge. Stretching to a length of 98 feet, blue whales are known as the largest animals to exist on our planet today. To grasp their size, picture 33 elephants lined up consecutively, or imagine standing beside the towering figure of the iconic Christ, the Redeemer statue in Brazil. That's how immense these gentle giants are. Whales showcase remarkable diving abilities, capable of descending to significant depths in pursuit of food. For instance, whales can dive to depths exceeding 3,000 feet and hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. Big Jake horse. Stood at a towering 22 hands, Shire horse named Samson holds the record for the true giant of the horse world. Weighing an impressive 2,400 pounds, the Shire horse proudly holds the title of the largest horse in the world. But it's not just their size that makes Shire horses special. These majestic creatures have a graceful presence that demands attention. With their flowing manes and regal demeanor, they capture the hearts of anyone lucky enough to see them. Another record holder we have is a Belgian draft horse named Big Jake. Our Big Jake stood at an astonishing height of 20 hands tall at his withers, making him officially recognized by the Guinness World Records as the tallest living horse until his passing in 2019. Weighing around 2,600 pounds, Big Jake possessed a gentle disposition and was well known for his impressive stature, captivating admirers worldwide. His towering presence and remarkable size serve as a testament to the awe-inspiring diversity within the equine world. Goliath Grouper. This fish is so massive that if it were a movie star, it would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in a fish suit. But instead of a gym membership, the Goliath Grouper's secret to its size is a diet that includes smaller fish, crustaceans, and even the occasional scuba diver. I am not kidding, just have a look. This fish just tried to bite the head off of this scuba diver. I mean, have a look at how big these fish are. What would happen if one of those were to swallow you? Well, you don't want to know, so let's talk about their size. These creatures live in the Atlantic and hold the title of the largest groper species in the Atlantic. It can grow up to 8 feet long and weigh over 800 pounds. To put that into perspective, imagine a Volkswagen Beetle swimming in the ocean, and you've got yourself a Goliath Grouper. But don't worry, they're not going to take over the roads anytime soon. Despite their size, these fish are known for their slow growth rate. It takes them around 15 years to reach sexual maturity, which is about as long as it takes for a human to decide what they want to do with their life. And if you think human relationships are complicated, wait until you hear about the Goliath Groupers' mating habits. They gather in groups of over 100 individuals and release their sperm and eggs into the water column at the same time. Kodiak Bear. Kodiak bears, the grizzly bear's larger cousin, are native to the Kodiak archipelago in Alaska and are known for their impressive size. On average, a male Kodiak bear can weigh anywhere between 600 to 1,400 pounds, with some big boys tipping the scales at over 1,500 pounds. That's like having a small car on all fours. And when they stand up on their hind legs, they can reach heights of up to 10 feet tall, making them the tallest of the tall in the bear world. Despite their huge size, these monsters aren't exactly interested in making humans their main course. These bears are truly impressive in their physical abilities too. They can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and are excellent swimmers. Imagine a bear swimming faster than most humans can run. Now that's something to bear in mind. But the Kodiak bear isn't just a big, strong animal. It's a fascinating creature with a rich history and a vital role in its ecosystem. These bears have been a part of the Alaskan landscape for thousands of years, and their presence has shaped the environment around them. Giant eagle. Did you know that the Steller's sea eagle is one of the largest birds of prey in the world? This majestic creature is like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the bird kingdom, with a wingspan that can reach up to 9 feet. But it's not just about size. These eagles have a bill that's so big, it might make you wonder if they're overcompensating for something. Despite their intimidating size, Steller's sea eagles are quite the foodies. They're not picky eaters, enjoying a diverse diet of fish, crabs, and even the occasional duck or gull. And get this, these eagles are monogamous, meaning they stick with one mate for life. So, if you ever spot a pair of Steller's sea eagles, you're actually witnessing a long-term relationship in action. With approximately 4,000 Steller's sea eagles remaining in the wild, they are considered rare birds. Leatherback Turtle. The biggest leatherback turtle ever recorded was a magnificent specimen that tipped the scales at an impressive 2,000 pounds. This colossal creature was purportedly 10 feet in length. These turtles are one of the oldest reptile species on Earth, having survived for over 100 million years. They have been swimming in the world's oceans since the time of the dinosaurs, making them a living link to the prehistoric past. Their impressive size and resilience have allowed them to thrive for so long, but unfortunately, these majestic creatures are now facing significant threats to their survival. As they follow the temperature-dependent sex determination phenomenon, turtle hatchlings are determined by the temperature of the nest during incubation. Warmer temperatures typically produce more females, while cooler temperatures result in more males. Golden crown flying foxes. These remarkable animals are not your average everyday bats. They're the largest bats in the world. With wingspans that can reach up to 6 feet, they could give any superhero a run for their money. But it's not just their size and fashion sense that makes them so fascinating. These bats have a unique diet, consisting entirely of fruits and nectar. They're like the vegans of the bat world, but with wings. And boy, do they have wings. Their wings are so large that they sometimes use them to wrap their bodies like a cloak. Now, you might be thinking, fruit-eating bats? That doesn't sound very scary. And you'd be right. The golden-crowned flying foxes are not blood-sucking vampires like some of their bat cousins. In fact, only 3 out of 1,300 bat species are known to feast on blood. So, if you're ever lost in the jungle and see one of these furry friends flying overhead, don't worry. They're more interested in your fruit basket than your neck. Sadly, these majestic creatures are on the endangered species list. Their population has declined by a whopping 50% from 1986 to 2016, mainly due to habitat destruction and profit-driven hunting. Largest saltwater crocodile. Lolong, the legendary saltwater crocodile, once roamed the waters of the Philippines, leaving jaws dropped and hearts racing in his wake. With a length of 21 feet and a weight of over 1,000 kilos, Lolong was the largest crocodile ever recorded in captivity, making him the undisputed king of the croc world. His story began with a bit of drama. He was captured in the Philippines in 2011 after being suspected of killing a fisherman and a 12-year-old girl. His capture and subsequent measurement by a team led by Australian zoologist and crocodile expert Dr. Adam Britton confirmed his status as the largest crocodile ever in captivity. Sadly, Lolong's reign as the king of the crocs was cut short when he passed away in February 2013 due to complications from pneumonia. While Lolong was a record breaker, most saltwater crocodiles are still pretty darn impressive. On average, a male saltwater crocodile will reach a length of 13 to 15 feet and weigh a hefty 800 to 1,500 pounds. Females are significantly smaller, typically growing to around 10 feet long and weighing 300 pounds. But size can vary depending on location, habitat quality, and even how much trouble they've gotten into with humans. Some areas might have more food available, leading to larger crocs on average. Saltwater crocodiles can expect to live a good 70 to 100 years. That's a long time to perfect your ambush technique and become a master hunter. So that's it. Which one of these jumbo giants impressed you the most? Let us know your answers in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and do not forget to subscribe to your top 10s for more amazing videos like these. Thank you for watching.